All right, guys, we're going to be reacting to what an American road trip taught me about Germany. Thank you so much for the support. Shout out to Nav. Love his video. He's very good, very intellectual, very philosophical, and he likes to take things right in the middle. He just simply presents his fact, and hey, like a good reactor that I consider myself, I simply take those facts and just let them be. Thank you so much for the support, guys. We're going to simply jump in here, see what's going on. Make sure you guys subscribe. We're getting to the 10,000, so help me out. Let's jump in.
From a 2-month visit to the United States, and after living back and forth between these two countries, it is impossible for me to not look at each country through the lens of the other.
It is so hot.
Wow.
I'm often comparing and contrasting with things that I like and don't like in each country. Laura and I often say we like to take the best of both worlds and leave the things that we don't like from each country behind.
That's a
in this
bagel.
video, I'm going to be talking about the best and the worst things of the United States and Germany. So if you follow me on my app Quiver, you'll know that we just did a 2,000-mile round trip from Portland, Oregon to Yellowstone National Park. And our biggest expense, of course, was gas for the van that we rented.
We are in Pendleton, Oregon, getting gas.
But it would have been a lot worse if we were in Germany. The average price for gas in the U.S. right now is $3.48
sounds
per
about
gallon,
right,
or 79 cents per liter for our European friends. In Germany, gas is over double that, at $7.31 per gallon, or €1.66 per liter. So unless you've got an EV, road trips can be quite expensive in Germany. And while driving is a lot more expensive in Germany, walking is a lot more difficult in the United States. Although walking today in Germany is kind of hard because it's so rainy. I've harped on this before, but I paid special attention to my walking habits during this return to the States. And my average step dropped from 15 to 20,000 per day down to barely 10,000 per day.
Yeah, I agree.
Even if you wanted to walk, it's just not as pedestrian friendly or pleasant to do so.
And not only that, it's flat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it sounds weird, right? But if you go, but he lives in Portland, Oregon, so I mean that it's just flat. It's just flat. It's flat. It's not like going up the hill. You know what I'm saying? Like when you walk in when I was in Europe and Italy, it was beautiful because I'm going up the hill. I can, you know what I'm saying? Like I can feel my body really, and I lost weight. And I lost weight. I lost a lot of weight when I was in Europe. You go up the hill, like it's uneven. It's just more work, which is good.
Walking spots like this that you see here in downtown Portland, but of course we have.
Yo, this dude is in Portland, bro. Forget about that, bro.
But I find driving in the USA to be way more relaxing. Part of it is due to the fast speeds on the Autobahn, but part of it's just due to the space. In the USA, you can have these remote roads where there are hardly any other people. But I will say this, Germany wins the rest stop game. Taking a break driving on the Autobahn to one of these lovely Sairways rest stops. These things are great. You always know what you're going to get. They're super consistent, clean bathrooms, good options for snacks and coffee, bunch of weird random toys. I'm a big fan of these Sairways rest stops. However, during our Yellowstone drive...
Doesn't we have that like Wow Wow here in the United States in quick trips? They're very consistent around the country. I don't know why he... Probably because of the length. That might be the reason. Why I don't know why he didn't mention Wow Wow and Quick Trip. I love those gas stations, by the way.
Find a rare American rest stop that could actually compete with the German ones.
Really?
Usually when you stop on the highway in America, it's pretty bad options. It's nothing like those nice German rest stations, but this actually seems pretty nice.
Yeah. Well, a lot of things are changing.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that's great. Wow. Cool, yeah.
I ordered a regular, not even a large, a regular. And it's this big. It's as big as my head. Got some food at the rest stop, and just a regular sized coffee.
Yeah. I think it does in a small side too. I think so.
Now it is nice to be able to get huge size things, big coffees, and big portions. However, going to the grocery store, for the most part, seems to be a lot more expensive in the United States than it is here in Germany. We were shocked when we went grocery shopping the first day back here in Germany, how cheap it was compared to when we go to the grocery store in the United States and just pick up a few items.
Yeah, it's true.
As you can see here, aside from a few items like meat and milk, your regular groceries are substantially more affordable
man, where did this
Germany.
dude went to buy, man? A $4 gallon, bro? Like, damn, bro. Let me see. White bread, $3 for white bread? Rice, $2. That sounds about right. Eggs, $4.32. You buying these eggs, man? Let me see. Probably at the beginning of the year, I guess, that when inflation was very high. Orange. Yeah, seems like this is the case. It seems like it's much cheaper in Germany.
Like meat
based on
and
these
milk, your
two.
regular groceries are substantially more affordable in Germany. So some of these delicious camping meals that Laura prepared for us during our trip might have been a bit cheaper in Germany.
Wow, that's very good. Oh. Beautiful to travel in the United States, man. It's gorgeous. That's probably very cold. Yeah.
Great first night of sleep in Yellowstone.
And you know why I slept so great? Because it was a nice and cold evening.
Yeah.
And since being back in Germany, my sleep has been absolutely brutal. Because
There's no
It's
AC.
so hot. It's so hot.
now I've complained about AC before in a joking way, but over the years I've come to decide that I am no longer joking. The heat affects people's sleep and productivity. And take a look at this. It's actually incredibly dangerous for people in Europe when there are heat waves.
Wow.
The increase in mortality risk is substantially higher in Germany and other EU countries when it gets hot out. It's time to admit that AC might just be needed. A crazy thing when driving through the entire western half of the country, I mean, we drove 2,000 miles, is seeing the disparity in quality of life. You'll drive through some areas, and I'm thinking specifically of Montana, where the houses and ranches
my God,
are
gorgeous.
absolutely beautiful. They've got cabins, they've got all this land, they've got new trucks, and then you'll drive a couple more miles down the road, and it's a very impoverished area.
Yeah.
And this is a widespread problem in the United States, is sort of the disparity between the rich and the poor.
Yeah.
Problem
Not only
in
that,
all
it's just a
countries,
lot
but
of these
extra pronounced
a lot of these places are in the middle of nowhere, man. Like I'm telling you, the middle of nowhere. In order for you to get some groceries, you have to drive like 3 hours. At that point, the money doesn't really travel that far,
United States. Germany, of course, has this, but it does feel less pronounced.
Yeah.
Now, there are two things that I want you to pay attention to in this shot. The bear spray on my hip and my shirt. Look at that, I'm wearing the exact same shirt. Guys, if you watch my channel, you probably heard me talk about
bear
Clover
spray.
before.
If you go hiking in the United States or any part of Europe, when you guys have bear, get the bear spray. Don't try. And if you can get a 9mm or a 22, don't. Just get something where you can scare the bear.
Back. All right, now to the bear spray. I've done a bunch of hiking in Germany and the Alps, and one thing that's really nice is you never have to worry about things like bears. As rare as it is for something to actually happen,
It happens.
I'm definitely just a little less relaxed hiking in certain places in the USA because of animals like bears.
You gotta stay strapped.
Mountain lion, yeah. Let me see.
Like bears.
Do you have a gun with him?
Animals like bears.
Yeah, I would not even go trailing like that or hiking without a gun. I'm telling you right now. There's mountain lions, especially when he went to Yellowstone. That's in Wyoming. That area between Wyoming, Nevada, Utah, mountain lions are everywhere, guys. You need to have I don't know how you guys are going to do it, but have something where you can just pull back, or even like a paintball or something, right, where you can scare the animal. Do not go to these hiking without strap, guys. I'm telling you, you're gonna end up. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
You gotta stay strapped in the Wild West.
Yeah.
Now we actually did see a
Yeah,
mama
there you
bear
go,
and
yeah.
two of her cubs, but luckily it was from very, very far away.
Yep.
I actually feel safer when I'm in German cities compared to when I'm in American cities.
Yeah.
In the United States, we've got a very, very tough homeless issue, especially in
Portland,
cities on
bro.
the West Coast.
Oof.
Downtown Portland, there's a pretty bad homeless problem.
Yo, Portland is the worst city you want to go and visit. The worst city. Well, you have Portland, you have Seattle, right? Then you have LA, you have New York City, all trash. Hey, take all the cities in the United States, they'll fit in the same place, guys. They're all trash. They're all trash because I don't want to get into politics, but they're very left-leaning, guys. Very left-leaning. Some of these cities don't even have police. Or they don't have police, but they have a different approach of police. And especially Portland and Seattle.
And a lot of the people that are homeless on the streets there are on drugs, and they're kind of lashing out.
I think 99% of them are addicted to drugs. Actually, in the last, I think one of the last studies said that 99% of these people living in homeless. But it makes sense. They're 99% addicted to drugs.
Through downtown Portland, and two guys ended up getting in a fight. The police had to come. And so you're always kind of just looking over your shoulder when walking in cities in the United States, whereas in Germany, I don't feel that nearly as much.
Yep. Okay, that's good. A little rain, you know.
Definitely not fun summer weather. This is one thing where the U.S. scores a point, the consistency of summer weather. At least where I'm from, in Portland. I was just there for 2 months, and we had
gorgeous, man.
All but 4 days of sunny weather. Whereas here I'm back in Germany for a couple days already, and the entire next 7 to 10 days of forecast
wow.
looks like this.
Wow.
Not very summery.
Damn, that's my weather right there. I'm sorry, that's my weather right there. Wyoming, gorgeous
I don't know where
state.
we went wrong in the history of the United States, where we stopped building buildings that look like this. This old Western style is iconic. It's beautiful. It has character and spirit. And I wish that we had more of it in the United States.
I think Germany does a much better job at
But the thing is that,
preserving.
and especially in the state of Wyoming, you have a lot of those. I used to live in Laramie, Wyoming, close to Cheyenne. Beautiful area, beautiful Wild Wild West kind of style. Very concentrated into Northern European settlers. Gorgeous. And you still have that cowboy kind of approach to life. So it's gorgeous.
Historical and aesthetically pleasing architecture.
Yep.
This next one is hard to explain. I can't really put my finger on it. It's more of a feeling.
Yo, love the Wild Wild West music. Yellowstone.
In the USA, there's such a sense of adventure.
Yeah.
Perhaps it's due to the huge size and geographical diversity, so many different worlds to see, or perhaps it's just the frontier spirits. But while Germany feels safe and secure to me, the USA feels adventurous and full of possibility.
Yo, the music is right in the money. Yellowstone. We are a wild country. I'm telling you, we are a wild country. We are white. Listen, we're crazy. Americans tend to be crazy. I ain't gonna lie. We crazy, but at the same time, it's just the way that we are, man. We have a lot of bad things. I understand with that, I guess. But at the same time, we do have great things. And I'm glad that, I'm glad the NAF is, it's a good way, because this is the American that you want. Not, how can I say this? These are good Americans. They go outside the United States. They learn from different culture. They understand what is wrong with the United States. Then they come back. They start just comparing both countries. They say, you know what? It's not that bad. Although we have to fix a lot of things, it's not that bad. He is in Portland. He is in Portland. That thing, bro, that plate. Yo, the only thing you can fix that, bro, you have to have a guy with a mustache there, bro. To fix that plate, you have to throw a guy with a mustache. You have to throw a guy with a mustache. You have to throw a Mussolini there, or you have to throw like a Lenin of Stalin there, and just fix it. Just go straight with the hammer. I'm sorry, guys. It's just a lot of these cities are just not even compatible with democracy, guys. They're not even compatible. The high corruption as well. Very high voting corruption. There's a lot of voter fraud there. Like, it's bad. Not even fun. Let me know what y'all think about this video, guys. I will see you in the next one.